I know that's an old thing as far as you're concerned.
Yeah,
but
it's something
let's
that we
talk about
sort
it.
of keep coming back to because we keep getting questions about it. A lot of people think that, you know, come the end of the financial year, they biff out records from 7 years ago and that's it. It's a little bit more involved in that. It's actually what taxable period it relates to. So, you know, if you've got a GST return that was, say, 31 July 2010, you'd only now be getting rid of it. You wouldn't have thrown it out back at the end of June. People think, oh, yeah, my balance date is when I get rid of those records. That's not the case. It actually depends on what the period end date was. It's 7 years from then before you can get rid of it.
Yeah, okay, because I mean, it's they can call back, can't they? They can pop in and say,
definitely,
well,
yeah,
we want to go over that.
Yeah, so they normally go back 4 or 5 years, but they're entitled to go back 7. So if they flag something in the 5th year, 5 years ago, then they could go back the year before and say, what did you do there? So it's important you still have those records there, even if you think, you know, they're minor. You know, it could be a GST return that was a couple $100 refund. You still got to make sure you've got all those records, you know, the bank statements, the receipts, and that sort of thing.
That's actually quite amazing because, you know, you'd think that that's gone.
Yeah, but the legislation allows for it. So if IRD do find that you've been untoward and it's been there for a while, they will go back that long way. And we've seen it happen with some major tax cases. So
Comes back, I guess, really to your Triton business because that's the record that is very simple for the IRD to look at.
it is, yeah. So that's a record of your GST in and out, etc. But you still have those paper records behind it. And that's the one that a lot of people forget about. And you know, especially in this world with bank statements, they get them online. If you don't have those bank statements when they come looking, you could be in a bit of strife because that's proof that you paid those bills. So it's, if you change banks part way through a financial year, make sure you've downloaded all your bank statements before you terminate that other bank.
Because I've seen a lot of farmers' offices, and I tell you what, you wouldn't be able to find anything in there.
Yeah, and I've just recently experienced that, and or they've got them stored in the wool shed, and so the mouse has got to it and eaten half the records. If they come looking and it's not up to standard, that's your problem, not theirs.
Exactly. Kerry, thank you very much indeed.